Hey guys, JC6 here, back with you with Phoenix Wright Justice for All. We're done with the investigation for case 4. So now let's save the game and move on. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. We can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix, right? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense lawyer. Silence, you're no longer worthy of your title. I've had this dream before, someplace some time ago. That's the dream we saw at the beginning of the game. It's as if this day was written. Today I'll stand in court as a lawyer. To prove a killer innocent. Hello, this is Phoenix, right? You look so well, dude. You're proving not guilty today, right? Ha ha ha, if you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me, a precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict too. Now listen up, you better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get this creepy slime bag of not guilty, I'll never forgive you ever. Phoenix. Mia. Maya, how's Maya? I don't know. She hasn't tried to chow me since yesterday. Mia, what am I supposed to do? Like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force your biggest smiles, but you can't give up, there's still some hope left. Stop it, please. There's nothing left, not here, not anywhere. Alright, it's that cursed on guard again. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore, I mean it. You're really mean, pal. Oh, Gumshoe, I'm really sorry. Where are you? They let me join the investigation team, we're chasing after the killer, pal. And you have some sort of lead? Sorry, but right now we've got 0 leads on the guy, but we're not going to give up. When the trial is over until the verdict is handed down, we're going to do everything we can to find the killer. And if we can get Maya out, then you can get on guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal. That's true, I could do that if they found Maya first. You got that, so you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer. If you go at Mr. Edgewood for everything you've got, then you two can draw it out. I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgewood can do it. Believe in us, we're gonna give it all we've got just like you. Got it, thanks, Gumshoe. Hey Phoenix, you understand now, don't you? You have something money will never be able to buy, friendship. It's the strongest weapon in the world and you have it in abundance. Yeah. Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through, I know it. How does Mia even fit into Pearl's clothes? That doesn't even make sense to me. I mean, look. Defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. As you recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being what exactly was Adrian Andrews' role in this murder. That's to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you will please inform the court of today's proceedings. Adrian Andrews, she forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Mr. Encore, and then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she can't escape. Then you're saying that she's guilty after all? I'm not finished, Your Honor. Mr. Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card. What is that? It looks like a shell. This is the calling card of the sword assassin. Assassin, you mean? His one career was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin is client, so to speak, is Matt Encore. And what a surprising turn of events. I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor. I know what's going on this time, so I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true. We still have to hold out as long as we can, at least until Maya's safe and sound. I wonder how the trial will turn out today. Now please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. Other witness remain in occupation, please. Okay, I'm Will Powers. I'm a poor underpaid action star. And what's your relation to the defendant? Well, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way, yeah. Mr. Powers, please, you don't need to put yourself down so much. Oh, well, sorry, well, I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy. I mean, aren't you an actor on TV, so you must be some kind of big shot, I guess. But not the more you visit the defendant's room. Is this correct? Yes. But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Encore's room. Okay, sure. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. I was standing in front of his room staring at his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I guess it would mean that night I couldn't make them wait for me. Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Powers' testimony. One assumes that the person Mr. Encore was speaking was the ordinary bellboy. What are you implying? Oh, Mr. Wright, let's have a cross-examination, shall we? It's like we're in another sticky situation. A trap, can't you smell it, Phoenix? But for us to find out more, we're just gonna have to charge in head first, though. Well, let's see. I'm gonna try pressing everything. The defendant's room? Why did you go there? Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother to her, but I want to say congrats. So why did you stop? Mr. Wright, what is it? You're going to try to trick me into a corner, aren't you? I know I'm just a poor, underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer. No one said you were, Mr. Powers. But please, don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy. I will personally talk to the defense at a later time, so for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony. You went to the defendant's room and then... Hey, wait a minute. How did I suddenly turn to the bad guy here? Are you sure that was Matt Engarde? Yeah, I'm sure. He was wearing the Nickel Samurai mask then. If that's the case, then he really can't be mistaken. What was the defendant doing standing in front of his own room? At first, what do you mean by that? Well, he was in the bellboyish uniform. He had a bottle of juice on a tray. Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me. Yeah, but I didn't think he was a normal bellboy. Why was that? And why did I think that, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Sorry, but I can't remember right now, sorry. Saw two of them, the bellboy and the defendant together, correct? And the boy just wanted to say congrats. And while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange? You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. So how long did you watch the two of them? So who are these guests you're talking about? You guys, of course, you and my Little Pearl. It would be really rude since I invited you guys if I disappeared on you, so I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway. It's like squeezing water from a stone. It's probably pointless to press further. I want to try pressing everything twice again. Let's just keep pressing. Actually, Mr. Powers, only a few minutes ago you stated, you know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident itself? Yeah, that's it. You really know your job. Mr. Edgeworth, yes, Your Honor? This bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he? Perhaps we should let the witness tell us. Powers, please amend your testimony. So gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that? Well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I'm trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me. But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. That's when I got my first look at the guy's face. I was really shocked. I'm afraid I don't follow at all. Sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. I wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about. If it is a huge store, he can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree? I'm sure, but giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think. Will you please clarify for the court about how much will you say the defendant gave to the bellboy? Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess. Because he gave the bellboy a really fat roll of cash. A roll of cash? Oh well, how interesting. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it? A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor. The judges begin to look awfully suspicious of us. Your face. That kind of tip is typical fare for people like him. Are you saying that all superstores are super spenders? If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trade, then why on earth do I stand around here prosecuting? It's got a point. I don't even get paid, let alone rolls of cash for all my hard work. Wait a second, didn't Maximilian Galactica paid us last time? He probably paid us a lot of money too. Okay, I'll stop right here, guys. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys next time.